I'm so sorry.
It's not lost. It most definitely is.
Well,
What I mean is, I know where it is.
well?
Hopkins is wearing it.
What?
Did you ask your Reverend Hopkins?
Oh, dear, it's terrible. Why can't anyone keep their clothes on today? Oh, I need Terry to sort this out. I mean, Mrs. Winthrop, Maureen, Mrs. Lewis, please, would you please take Mrs. Lewis upstairs to get her another dress? Yes, ma'am, please. Maureen will take care of you.
All right, it's at the stairs, Mrs. Lewis. At least it's all covered your behind. It could be a lot worse.
Really, Brian, how can she have lost another dress?
I don't know. I sent her back upstairs again with Maureen to get another one. You know, there are a lot of strange things going on in this hotel.
Don't be silly. There's nothing going on.
Nothing going on? Oh, that just shows how much you know. Mrs. Lewis has been walking around in a cow since the moment that she got here. Maureen says Hopkins is wearing a dress. The barracuda is taking a flashing. The maid is prancing around the hotel in his underwear, and you say nothing is going on? I don't think I can take much more of this.
Of course, and things are actually doing quite well. You're doing just fine.
Well, it never stops. Mr. Cody and Mrs. Winthrop Smythe. And it again, I see.
I'm going to help your wife select some more clothes. She appears to have lost her dress again.
Really, Mr. Cody, I'm surprised at you. It's all perfectly innocent. Let's not go through that again. I have a problem. It's a doorknob. Yes, Mr. Cody, it's a doorknob. I see. Well, it's a nice doorknob. Don't you think this is a nice doorknob, Maureen? Mind you, not that I'm any kind of an expert on doorknobs, but if you're a collector, I suppose this is I don't mean that it's my doorknob, Mr. Cody. I mean it's from the door to my room, number 7. I see. May I ask why you took it off? I didn't take it off. It came off. Oh, I see. Maureen, would you get Hopkins, please? Follow me, our maintenance man. We'll get that fixed right away, Mr. Lewis. I'm so very sorry. That's all right, Cody. Actually, I'm glad that you're here. We can have a seat and have that little chat we were talking about. Oh. Now, let's get down to business. This is an interesting little place that you've got here, but there are 1 or 2 questions I'd like to ask you. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Dear. For instance, now.
Oh, Mr. Cody!
What is it, Maureen? Did you get our maintenance man?
Oh, I found him all right.
Well, is he going to fix the doorknob?
Well, he's Hopkins up.
What is it, Maureen?
I think you better go see for yourself, sir.
Maureen, I'm in the middle of a very important business discussion with Mr. Lewis. Executives can't concern themselves with doorknobs. Am I right, Sam? You go ahead, Cody. I can wait. No. Maureen can handle this.
No.
On second thought. Pumpkin! Have you been drinking?
Well, sir, it's a long story.
I don't have time for long stories. You have been drinking, haven't you?
Holy water?
I don't believe you.
It's a miracle.
What's a miracle?
Water turned into wine.
Now you pull yourself together. You take this doorknob in number 7 and you get it fixed. Do you understand me?
Bless you, my son.
And you either go get that doorknob fixed or you're fired.
And you, sir, are far from my congregation. Congregation. You're fired from my flock.
I'm sorry about that. Now, where were we? Well, I was going to say that my wife really seems to like this place, but I'm beginning to have my doubts now. About you and Mrs. Winthrop's mice. What about us? We're going to have to break it off. We are? Yes, you see, you may feel that this is a beautiful, meaningful relationship, but it can only be based on sex. After all, you're a married man. There's the little lady to think about. Oh, no, see, you don't understand. It's got nothing to do. I understand completely. What I'd like you to understand is that you must return, both literally and figuratively, to the bosom of your wife. Right. Well, now if that's understood, we can get back down to business. As I was saying, there are one or two things I would like to find out about this place. Okay, dear. Firstly, why were all those people in my room? And second, who was that woman with the big you-know-what? Those. I mean, her. Yes. Guess what? Yes, she had big you-know-what. I know that. I can hardly miss her. What I'd like to know is, what on earth was she doing bouncing around in my room with next to nothing on? Bouncing? You know what I mean. I want an explanation. Well, you think it's a bit difficult to explain? Why? Well, here at the hotel, we like to stay abreast of matters. So I see. You have to understand, she's very patriotic. What does that have to do with it? Well, you see, she's dedicated herself to life, liberty, and the happiness of pursuit. You know, Cody, you don't make a lot of sense. You know, you're the second person today who told me that. If there's something you're not telling me about this place, there's nothing to tell. What you see is what you get. We're just a quiet little inn down here in the Keys. Nothing ever happens here. No! Oh, no! Mommy!
That's right, Mommy wants you home. Let's go.
That? Oh, just a couple of guests. That reminds me. I hope you don't mind if I talk to a couple of your guests before I make up my mind about this place. Not at all. Mr. Lewis, that just might be an outstanding idea. Might I recommend that you speak with Mrs. Winthrop Smythe? She's very knowledgeable, you know. She's been coming down here for years. Has she now? Oh, yes. You mean that you and she been going on for years? I mean, no! Oh, we're gonna break it off. I'm glad to hear that. You know, Cody, I hope you don't mind my saying this, but, if I'm going to buy this place, I must be concerned about the reputation. The owner must set the moral standard. He must be the shining example. Have you thought of what the Reverend Hopkins might say? He's probably too good to care. What was that? I said he probably missed his prayer. No, I wonder about you. Yeah! Oh, right. I'm going to check and see how that doorknob's coming along, Mr. Lewis. Oh, you remember the Major here. Oh, yes, of course. Why don't you have a seat? We can have a little chat.
Oh, it's splendid, old chap. Nothing like a little king rag, what? However, I must say I was very surprised to learn of you and Cody and your little hanky-panky Yankee. Strongly disapprove, you know. A good job you broke it off. Cody should know better. Whoa.
Yeah, of course. Well, I hope you don't mind if I ask you one or two questions about this place.
Oh, good heavens. What sort of questions?
Well, for instance, how do you find the mosquitoes here?
Well, you got those in the window.
I see. What about the food?
Oh, very adequate, old chap. Very adequate indeed. No, perhaps a bit conservative, not like some of the tucker you get in Africa, you know. That reminds me of the time the Colonel's wife made Stooky Wookie.
Stooky Wookie.
Stooky Wookie. It's terrific stuff, you know.
What is it?
Fermented wild iguana embryo in the shell. Absolutely delicious!
There's no attackers in the world.
I say, old chap, are you really going to buy this place?
Well, I'm thinking of it. Of course, I need to get more information about this place, not the least of which is, what in the hell were you doing in my bed?
Your bed, old chap.
My bed.
Must have got the wrong room. Terribly sorry.
What about that other guy?
Well, I thought he was with you.
Of course not.
Do you think he might have had one or two too many?
But the Reverend?
Oh, it happens, you know.
I suppose. What about that woman?
Ah, yes, the woman. Which woman?
Well, the one with the big... No, wait a minute. Let's do this a different way. The one without any clothes.
I thought that was your wife.
Well, my wife doesn't have any clothes. I meant the other woman.
You mean, as well as Mr. Cody and your wife, there is another woman in your life?
There is no other woman in my life. I meant the other woman in my room. Now, what's the use? The one with the big you-know-what.
Big you-know-what? Ah! You mean the Duma. You must mean Miss Harrington.
Right.
Right. What was the question again?
What was she doing?
Well, she kept opening her mouth.
I know that. I was there. Why?
I haven't the faintest idea. Well, I must be going. If you are really going to buy this place, you must remember what was said in 1776. Indubita! Miserata!
What it said that?
I've no idea. Some fool who couldn't speak English, I suppose. Well, cheerio, old chap.
Just put the damn thing back on, please.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it.
No!